shoot. I'm at the loop, I'm out of range. Oh, I stay out the way. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But as long as you can keep it like nobody knows. I need you to get the on my space. Replacements on the way, please don't play. Feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, gold dogs don't change. Now you're making love no more. You got a new with the crying for. I'm moving savage, calling on my favorite. You know how to reach me every time that it plays it right. You rise up and fly, but committed crime. The way you belong, I'm gonna save you a spot. We can't be outside cause the block gets too high. And I wanna run your mind. Wherever you are, don't call me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We've got two FIBA teams on tap tonight, and it's basketball time here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's USA taking on the Boston Celtics. Looking at the starting five for USA. Stephen Curry's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Embiid. Then it's James. And it's KD in at the fourth. Now here's Brown after the miss from Stephen Curry.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
James with a deep three. USA working now with the new shot clock. And the basket by Embiid.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's James. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Brown outside. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 6.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And Edwards launches it from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's White, and White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
USA with another miss. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. James with a deep three. Here's Embiid. Knocks down the 10-footer. Embiid's got his second basket.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Brown jams it in.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. And USA making a change here. Davis is checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. James with a deep three. Rebound Boston.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Brown the pass to Holiday. White, wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Embiid. Back to James. There's the three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 42.
Holiday with it. Still scoreless. Outside, Horford. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And so James will bring it up for USA. 8-point game. Here's Davis. And it's White with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than that.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, second team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
1:46 left to play in the first. Inside, Fournette, and he jams it with authority.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Booker, he's checked in for USA. And the basket by Hauser.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Celtics leading by 12. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Pass to Hauser. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by USA. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. Drills the leaner.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the middle. And the dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And it's Davis missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by USA. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts up a deep 3. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Hauser. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court for USA, Jason Tatum is out there with Durant. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard. On defense, USA trailing by 10. A wide open look here for Craig. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
And here is Horford. He has 5. Outside Tatum. Pass to Craig. 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. USA trails by 13. Durant way outside. Horford with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Tatum passes to Craig. And another basket for Boston.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Now USA with it. 15-point game. The deep 3 from Tatum. Horford with the rebound. Here's Hauser to the inside. And a dunk by Horford.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Outside, Horford. 9 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 14 points for Horford.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. That 3 off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for USA. They trail by 16. And it's Durant missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Booker outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Boston. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. USA trails by 16. USA with another miss. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And USA with some changes. James checked in for Durant. Edwards comes in for Booker. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Halliburton. And stolen by LeBron. From about 19 feet. Misses off the right iron. Celtics leading by 18. Over in the corner, Brown. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Davis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Edwards against Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Brown outside. From the arc, cranes the 3-pointer. Brown's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here are the 5 for USA. Kevin Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard. Embiid gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Brown.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Offensive board. Embiid. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Brown inside. James is there. Some solid defense from James.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Curry, no good. White against James. White can't hit. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for USA. Outside Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Free throw is good from Durant. Here's Tatum. The 3. Boston again missing. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge big man all night.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Durant way outside. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Embiid. Tries again. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 5 points.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Holiday. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
USA calls timeout. USA making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Number 14, Anthony Davis.
Durant, the pass to Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The three, Porzingis. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Davis with it. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. Tatum feeling it out a bit. A leaner. And that one comes up a bit short. And so here's USA. Here's Davis. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. White on the wing. Fires from deep. On target from range. White's got 5 points.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
The three from Curry. Here's Davis. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
The deep three from Durant. And they'll get another chance. Here's Davis. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Tatum, he's checked in for USA. Devin Booker comes in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Tatum to the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
1:04 left in the first quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard.
USA foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
USA team ball.
And so here's USA. Davis from long range. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Pritchard. And he buries his first look.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Tatum inside, guarded by Durant. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Here's Pritchard. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 6. For 3, James. Tie game in Boston. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the floor for USA, Kevin Durant is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Durant with the block.
How about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Right side Davis. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in. Here's Tatum. And he drains the quick shot. And the Celtics lead by 1. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
It's good.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Anthony Edwards is checked in for USA.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
The three from Craig. Drops in the three. Craig's got 5 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game, and he comes up with a bucket. 11 points in the game.
Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham. Down low. Pritchard gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Edwards fires from way outside. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And here's USA. They trail by 3. For 3, Booker. Oh, yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Tatum. Davis, the pass to Tatum. Outside Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards can't hit. Durant against White. White coming through.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
USA calls timeout. Cornette's checked in for Boston. James is checked in for USA. Curry comes in for Devin Booker. White's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Three-pointer. Curry, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Picked up by James. Outside, Brown. Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Curry. The kick out to White. And here's Brown. From deep. Rebound USA. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum passes to James. Outside Curry. Outside Tatum. Here's Davis. He got a piece of it. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:27 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Brown hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here he goes. The kick out to White. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
And Davis slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Edwards with some muscle.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you love to see LeBron go to the window and set the tone with his rebounding. That is nicely done.
James brings the double team. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good. So for USA, Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Durant in for Tatum. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boston leading by 3.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Offensive rebound. Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Oh, nice. Shot by Brown.
How easy does that pull-up jumper look by Jaylen Brown? So tough.
Pass to Curry. The deep 3. It's good. Curry with a long-range bomb.
And just a beautiful-looking shot from long range.
Here's White. Takes it up with both hands and rips it.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
From the high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's a 7-point Boston lead.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That three-level scoring coming into play.
Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
USA calls timeout. Tatum's got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. Curry from deep three-point land. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
And Embiid has got the ball here for USA. It's a three-point game. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Porzingis grabs the board. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. White can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Curry against Holiday for the tie. That won't go either for Curry. Boston leading by 3. Can he keep it going? James with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Curry with another miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the inside. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
USA shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for USA. It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Holiday. Tatum from long range. Durant pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
James double-teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. It's stolen by Holiday. Brown with it, picked up by Embiid. Unloads from 13. For the lead. They get it back. Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for USA.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Holiday against Davis. Pass to James. For three. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And here's Brown for three. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 13.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Boston trailing. Here's Hauser. No points yet. And again, Boston with the triple. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And James launches it from deep. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. The rebound, Celtics. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. Hauled in by Curry. Here's James. Again, the miss by USA. Brown against Durant. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Celtics out in... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
To talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for USA, Devin Booker out there with Edwards. And there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Tatum in at the four.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Davis. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Now the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Pritchard. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Back to James. From deep three-point land. Boston with a rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Out to Craig. Here's the three. He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Right side Booker. James outside. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 3. Tatum to the rack. Oh!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Davis from long range. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 13 feet out. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. Edwards, a pass to Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Davis has got 19 points.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
James passes to Embiid. And a deep three from Curry. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. The lead is 2. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And both free throws good for Brown. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by White. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Outside White. Here's Tatum. Sinks the 15-footer. Tatum's got 20 points.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
From the top of the key. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
The Celtics with the lead. Left side Tatum. From 10 feet away. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
That's good from Durant on the assist from Embiid.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Durant covering. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
The deep 3 from Durant. Embiid inside. Working on Porzingis. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound USA. And here's Embiid. The kick out. Curry. Up top Durant. He's guarded by White. Durant draws the double. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Edwards can't hit. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Launches it from deep. Tatum can't hit.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Floats one. Wide open look. Again, Boston.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
USA calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
we see Boston get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do
synthetic fabrication. No waiting outside, oh no. Tonight's your night. You were made for the flash. Foreign land, nobody knows your name. Ha ha ha! Weak! 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 It's full of money, filled with inspiration. No stopping now. She was built for this whole situation.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the 2010s team and the Philadelphia 76ers. So with Westbrook on the bench.